Bro, this tea is trash. This tea is trash. Yo, what's good with you? What's good with you? Hope you doing well today. Today is gonna be a quick video. Yeah, gonna be a quick video. Going to go over this trade that I just took like an hour ago, a little less than an hour ago, on GU. Was an L. So we haven't had an L in a little minute, but I'm all about learning from my past mistakes. Looking in hindsight, I personally don't really see any mistakes or see anything that I could have done better with my entry. But, judge me on the trade. Go ahead and critique me. Whatever y'all want to say in the comments. I'm open for anything. But let's open up the trade. Let's get straight into it. Let's not waste no time. All right, so this trash pair. Hold on. Wrong pair. This trash pair. And look at it right now. This stuff makes me want to retire. This BS right here, it's like, oh, you're just playing with it. You're abusing it. You're abusing your power. It gets to a point. And that's what I want to go over. It just gets to a point. But in GU, obviously, let me not say obviously, but I was looking for longs, right? So I was looking at this, been looking at this since last week. Now let's go all the way to the monthly, because this is what I did. Did my top to bottom analysis, meaning that I'm going from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. Monthly all the way to the, let's call it 15 minute. I look at the 5 minute, 1 minute, 3 minute for my entries. So going on the monthly, we are in a bullish market based off all of this right here. We do have our higher highs and things of that nature. Price is holding this area of support. I like to see that, okay? Bullish. Weekly, when it comes to the weekly, I'm not looking all the way back here. I'm just pretty much looking right here. We definitely have this positive bullish trend. And as we kind of zoom in a little bit here, we do have some bearish pressure. We did experience a little bit of that within the past few weeks. We see these bearish candles, red candles. Okay, it is what it is. But look at this. Maintaining this area of support. And what that means is simply that it's failing or struggling to break below here. It's struggling to get within this entire area, right? And due to that fact, it's bullish. So let's go down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame right here. This is further confirming that we're bullish. I drew my fib from point A, which is pretty much the start of that push to the upside, from point A all the way to point B, which is the high. And initially my point B was here until it came all the way up here. So when it was here, as you can see right here, I'm over here pointing like y'all can see, but it's right here. This 50% hit that point, then it hit our negative 27. Say it with me, negative 27. We're gonna say that on every freaking video, because the negative 27 stay gets hit. It loves to get hit. It's like a thought in high school. Stay getting hit. So now we adjust our point B, or 0% all the way to the high. And what did it do? Came all the way down to 61.8. Love this point. Love this area, otherwise known as a PRZ point, or a potential reversal zone. And simply what that means is that once it hits this point, it has a very, very, very high potential of reversing back to the upside, in which it's in the process of doing so as of this point. And once it started coming back here, I think it was last week, and I'm correct on that. I think it was last week. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Last week, I predicted that we were gonna reverse to the upside, obviously we got some higher highs, and if we broke these previous highs, I believe that it was going to go to the upside after hitting this point, which it did. So, let me put that back. So I believe I drew this trend line last week due to price respecting it, creating new highs, coming back, respecting it as well. And I think, yeah, market opened up right here. And this is where I effed up because I should have got an entry there. I just got back yesterday. No excuses, but I did just get back yesterday. And I was not here. I was in Raleigh for the past 3 days. But yeah, this is right here, right? This right here, right here. That should have been the entry right there. That should have been the entry. God damn. Now looking in the hindsight, it's like, wow. But yeah, that should have been the entry. Nice move carrying about yesterday on Monday. But it is what it is. Despite that, I did still see an opportunity. Once price broke this previous high, I was expecting a pullback and push. Pullback, push, pullback, push. Simply, after breaking a high, I expected to come back, draw back just a little bit before pushing further to the upside. And as you can see, in hindsight now, we can see it clearly did that. But in the moment, you're pretty much trying to analyze the best place to enter. And that's what I've been doing this entire morning. Last night, I was looking at shorts here, but I had a wild night. Not that type of wild, but like I fell asleep wild. And I wasn't attentive to what the chart was doing. This did kind of create like a short move down here. But either way, I saw that we had bullish pressure coming back into the market as the morning emerged. Then we got a pullback. Pullback is something I love. Pullback, simply what a pullback is for me is a discount, right? I'm not going to pay for something that costs $100 when I could just wait until it costs $80 or $60 or $50. I'm going to wait for a percent off to purchase it, right? So I wait a little bit for the pullback. And after that pullback, actually, I wasn't even up at this point. I wasn't up. This is 4 a.m. So after all of this, came up, came back down, we got another pullback. And sometimes you can have a pullback within the pullback, right? So this entire phase that we're in right here, this entire thing is a pullback. But this right here is also a pullback. So it's a pullback within the pullback. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So right here, this is pretty much the area where I was looking to enter. So going down to, and I'm going to go between the 5 and the 15 minute because the 5 minute is where I actually got the entry. As you can see, we have a lot of exhaustion. Exhaustion is, you see these little lines right here? These little lines going to the upside, little lines going to the downside. Yeah. Because they're going up here and they're going down here, that means we have a lot of indecision, meaning that the market doesn't even know what it wants to do. And it clearly displayed that during the time because I was trying my best to get an entry, but it seemed the market was so unclear. It was going up. It was displaying signs of bullish, of going up, and then it would come all the way down, and then it would come up again, showing exhaustion on the downside. Exhaustion on the downside like this, lines on the downside like this, meaning that typically means that we're going to the upside. But lines on the upside like this means that we're going down. So because we have lines on both sides, lines going up, lines going down, we don't know what we're getting. At least for me. So market was going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And at the same time, it was maintaining this area of support, which I paid attention very much to. I tried to get entries as close as I could down here, but what I was more so focused on was this higher low. Let's see if we can get a better look at that on the 15. Not really. But the 5 minute, I did notice that we had a higher low. And this is before this, right? This is before all this. So I entered based off somewhere in here, but this blue line is exactly where I entered. So I entered, and that was cool. I placed stops below these lows. Let's do a red. Let's do a red color. So stops were below here. I felt safe. Price had not come down here at that point. So I was chilling. Sitting here looking while at the same time watching videos on content, whatever. Chilling. Out of nowhere, price starts coming down. But I was cool because stops were down here. As you can see, rejected once, came all the way up here. Rejected twice, came all the way up here. Da-da-da-da-da. Then out of nowhere, boom! Large bearish candle. Took me out of my personal and my funded account. And honestly, I wasn't mad. I wasn't tripping. I felt that I got in possibly at the worst time, because when I got in, it was a lot of indecision going on. But as soon as it stopped me out, the move actually played out. So in essence, I was right. It's just kind of wrong place at the wrong time, almost type of moment. If I were to give myself something that I could have done in hindsight, I need to work on getting in again. What I mean by that is, if I lose a trade, right, that doesn't automatically mean my entire bias or my entire trade idea is wrong. It doesn't always mean the case. It could just simply mean you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. I had another entry opportunity right here. We had a higher low right here. That was another opportunity to get in. But due to me losing, I just automatically got out, took a shower. I was like, I'm done with it. But that was an opportunity right there. And ultimately, I missed out on this move. This was a 1 to 2, basically. If I were to put, if it were to play out, this would have been like a 1 to 2.5, 1 to 2.6, 1 to 2.7. So solid. Also in coordination with gold. So let me point this out as well. Y'all see this gold pair right here? Y'all see how it's XAU? That XAU means gold. And the last three is USD. USD is the US dollar. You notice how at the last part of it is USD? And this GU, the last part, is USD as well. I noticed that a lot of times when we have situations like that, and also notice that EJ, the last part is JPY, with UJ, last part, JPY. When we get correlations like that, sometimes, I won't say all the times, but sometimes the market will make the same move, right? So you can see on gold, it was bullish all morning. Let me take this off. I did not trade gold. It was bullish all this morning. And then look at GU, bullish. So not all the time, but typically I notice that a lot of times the markets with the same exact, not the same exact pair, but the same currencies within it, it will sometimes go the same way. So look at EJ, UJ, it's going to be bearish. Right? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to point that out real quick. But yeah, this is the trade. This is the trade that I lost. Yeah. How am I feeling about it? I feel great right now. I feel great. This trash tea, I'm up. I took a shower. I feel refreshed. I'm at my desk. I'm not in Raleigh no more. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And we got the rest of the day to be productive. I'm going to show up tomorrow. We got hella opportunities this week. It's early in the week. It's only Tuesday. We chilling. We good. I'm going to pass this funded sooner than you think. I should have already passed it, but it is what it is. Tight. All right. Chill. The video's over. All right. Appreciate you for watching the video. I'll catch you in the next video. I gotta edit this video. I gotta post this video. Then I got another video to post today. And you still here. Like, you still watching me. Make no sense, bro. Makes no sense. I'll catch you in the next video, bro.